Hello pet parents, Robert Semro here, and I am joined by someone who shares that same passion for information in the pet world that I do, and I gotta tell you folks, they've got a lot more of it. I am joined by Lisa Alley-Zarkades from Horn Animal Wellness. Lisa, first off, thank you for sharing so much information in the pet world. Let's share with the folks what Horn Animal Wellness is all about.
Well, Horn Animal Wellness is actually an ingredient division at Horn, and we do sell innovative new ingredients for new concepts. So we're here to expose people what's new and coming. At the same time, we're trying to educate the consumer, because lots of times something new may not translate all the way from the supplier to the end chain, which is the consumer. And by being at Super Zoo, it allows us to actually showcase what's coming, highlight it, provide the information, provide the science and the data, let them ask questions, and then now we potentially have a new audience.
Now, you've been doing this for just a few years, but you've seen a lot of the evolution of the pet industry. What excites you about where we are today and where we're going in the near future?
Well, I'm a pet lover, and I think people have really connected with animals again, and so they want the best for their pets, and that's exciting. It's no longer put the pet in the backyard. But new innovations can follow human trends, which may or may not be good. And I'm excited about the good ones, but I also want us to be careful about following trends that maybe aren't good for pets. And so we need to be educated about that, because not all sciences translate to animals as it does to humans. So we feel it's really important to get the message out about what is the good science for animals.
Well, and it's important, and it's so important to you all that you go that extra step. You do a lot of education. Let's talk about those education efforts for a second, because I really admire that.
Well, thank you. I'm on the board for WPA, and I'm the only ingredient supplier on the board. And we've had this education platform called Super Zoo University. But when it comes to a technical topic, a lot of the retailers would shy away from that, and they weren't quite sure if they wanted to do that. So we decided to remove the venue from Super Zoo University and put it on the floor, have it be a free session. Horn will sponsor it, and we'll recruit a number of the speakers that we think would meet our criteria for credible science-based presentations. We don't want it to be a sales pitch or sell a product. We really want to say, look, here's people in our industry that do things right. They're coming up with new concepts and ideas, and give them a chance to talk about it and let people ask questions. And it's free. And every year it's grown and it's grown, and we have more people that want to come speak, and they want to share their stories, but we always have to go through our little checklist to make sure it isn't time for them to sell a product.
Yeah, and that's an important piece. I know we go through that with our PetX talks, and I've got to say, you know, you do a very good job of doing that. Why is education so important to you?
Well, I love learning. So, I mean, I guess I went to college, and after I graduated from college, I still wanted to learn. And when I love and have a passion about something, I love to learn. Well, people love their pets, and they have a passion, and they're willing to learn. You just have to provide them the right content. And we want to make sure they hear a positive message. We want them to have guidelines. We want them to reach out to credible sources and learn who those are, and we want to provide those more and more, because you really want to help the consumer weave through the myriad of information out there in the blogosphere and the social media and the web industry, which is so different than years ago, where you just went to a university or to a book, or you just looked things up, you went to your vet. And now they have instant access to information. It may be incorrect.
Sure. Well, now, a little birdie told me you were also very passionate about horses. Let's talk about that for a moment.
I still am.
So, you do a lot in the horse world. Share a little bit about that, because we have a lot of our horse people reach out and say, we don't do enough with the horses. Yeah, we love horses.
Yeah. Well, horse lovers find each other, and that's all they'll talk about, so we understand when we're together there's not enough about horses. But it's a very segmented industry, and depending where you are and what kind of horse you have and what kind of discipline you do, you may not all connect. It's hard to get you all together, I have to say. I've tried to do that myself. But what I do is I have my pleasure horse that I ride, and I just have fun, and I do natural horsemanship, and I want to have the proper environment for my horse to live so they can live the most naturally they can, and that it's a positive environment and we're talking the same language. I do also have a horse that does dressage, and we've taken natural horsemanship into the high level competition, and we're working with a top FEI board appointed person, Luis Lucio from Spain, also Olympian, and he says dressage needs to change. We need to use natural horsemanship principles and communication, and horses at the highest level will do more and love it and perform at a higher level than we've even seen. And so I'm passionate about getting that message out there.
Well, I love it. You know, I think that's one of the things that we've really come to understand and expect from Horn Animal Wellness and yourself is that burst of knowledge that we're all searching for. So thank you so much. I want to make sure the folks know where they can get more information, because you really have a lot of great information to supply.
Well, thank you. At Horn, we have a website. It's www.e as in Edward, T as in Tom, horn.com, and that's our main website. And Horn Animal Wellness is a separate business unit on that website. And also you could contact me on my email address, which is Alley, like an alley cat, at ethorn.com, and I'd be happy to field questions and send you to the experts.
Well, thank you so much for all that you're doing. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you. It's been fun. Thank you.